just say, who's the surgeon? Matter of fact, can I get the surgeon? I'll book the surgeon. Let me go see what I can do. That was my take on it. So from being in the medical field, you have, when you get questions, do you want the nurse answer or do you want the family answer? Do you want the nurse to answer that question or do you want the sister to answer that question? So that was my side of it.
Yes.
Getting that call or sitting in the consultation room with news that is about to change your life is entirely alarming. I think my mind stopped when I heard the word cancer. After that, nothing else the doctor said registered. Now what? Is it malignant? Are we doing surgery? Is she going to need chemo? Is she going to need radiation? Is it curable? Are we talking life or are we talking death? At this very moment, everything mattered. Here is my story.
Being a dad with a daughter with cancer is one of the most difficult things that ever crossed my mind, that I could think that my daughter would be gone. And I said, no, I'm not gonna believe it. I'm not gonna look at the negative, but I'm gonna see the positive. And you always have to go to God for yourself. You can't stay in the same place and think that something is gonna happen. You got to believe Him and trust Him for yourself. And that's what I did. And I said, she's gonna live and not die and declare the works of the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Lord, please save my sister. And Father, please comfort my dad. Needless to say, it was a long day in that waiting area, not knowing what to expect. Would my father lose a child on the same day that he lost his mother? Yes, I lost my mom that same day she went in. Would my mother lose her baby? Would the beauty queens, the delightful name my mom gave her 4 daughters, dwindle down to 3? We knew nothing for hours. It felt like days, and it did. Many days. We were in this for the long haul. What else could we do but hurry up and wait?
No, just go ahead and start over and repeat. October 1999 was probably the most terrifying month of my life. As my sister being taken to the operating room with stage 4 brain cancer, my grandmother was releasing her last breath on this earth. The world was spinning in a cyclone of emotions which I had never encountered before. At this point, I didn't even know how to pray. All I could mumble was, Lord, please save my sister, and Father, please comfort my dad. And that's where my dad was reading that part. So I'm gonna start on my part. Initially, the doctors gave my sisters only 6 months to live. For us, that was just not enough time. This couldn't be right. We cried until we had nothing left, and we prayed and ran out of words. As a family, we fought until our arms were tired, but still, this fight was for her to win, no matter the outcome. We made a secret pact that we would never show weakness, only love and encouragement. We were her joy on the days that would bring tears, which I'm trying not to do right now. That's why I can't talk before all of this, y'all.
That's okay.
We would stay awake with her on sleepless and tiresome nights. I vividly remember how my mother would comfort my sister by sleeping on the floor while holding her hand as she rested on the couch. We helped raise her boys when she was too weak to prepare them for daily activities. We read her the Bible, sang a song when her voice was all but a slur. We gathered hand in prayer, lifting her before the Lord, hoping for best, but also knowing that we were asking may not be part of his plan. When chemo left her too weak to eat, we fed her faith and kindness. However, one day, she surprised us with a smile and a giggle, which in turn made us cry tears of joy. Despite the obstacles she faced, she was inspiring us while we were encouraging her. This love walk was a two-way street.
Being mom, being in ministry, first time around was bad enough. I remember sleeping on the floor out of fear if I didn't hear every sound that was being made, that something was gonna happen in the middle of the night. Second time around, I said, hell no.
All right.
Come on, mama. Yes, I did. And then immediately prayed, because you have to understand what the will of God is in every situation, being mindful that if it was her time, I had to prepare myself for that. If it wasn't his will, I was ready for the battle. And it wasn't his will, so we prepared for battle. Being the caregiver, let me read. It's not an easy task. Much of the emphasis is on being patient, and rightfully so. But when you are the caregiver, and I moved my daughter and my granddaughter into my home, that means that my life stopped for the moment to do what it was, but it wasn't necessarily what I was supposed to do, not even supposed to do what I wanted to do. And in doing such, I probably was her best friend one moment and her worst enemy the next, because of a nudger. And if God said she was gonna live, by God, she was gonna live, come hell or high water. And a lot of times the water got high. I got frustrated, and we fussed, and we'd go right back on with the program. In 2016, you said my sister?
Yeah, well,
I'll change it.
it's my words. Yeah.
Okay. Let me read it.
Yes, ma'am, please.
In 2015, my sister relapsed. Anaplastic astrocytoma. I will never forget those words. Facing another brain surgery. Although as a family we had been through this before, we were frightened with the return of another tumor after 16 years. Our hearts sank. So we started the process all over again. This was an extremely hard time for us, but we pulled together to be the support that she needed. Today, she still goes through some trying times. However, we are committed to being there for her, as we have always been, through prayer, perseverance, and I'm gonna add pissing her off. On the worst of days, we are extremely grateful that she's still here. My sister's story is her own, but shared through many, many lenses, as we have all walked this path of love together. And the fight ain't over, because she shall be all that God intended her to be, and be the warrior that she was birthed to be. She will declare, through a preached word on her own, the testimony of how she lives.
Amen.
So, if you wondered where this point of inspiration of this book comes from, here it is. I have learned that we all need a safe haven where our story can reside. Whether you've been diagnosed yourself or the caregiver of someone that has, this journal is for you. You deserve to write out your true thoughts in a special place that's all your own. This journal is designed as your hideaway place. It's for the best of days when you want to remember it all, or for the moments when you don't feel like talking about it. Lost my place. Okay. It's when you need encouragement, so you look to the scriptures and receive them as hope. It is your way of telling your story that looks and feels through your eyes. It's your book of love, coming from someone who understands. Whether you're expressing your thoughts as a patient or remembering a loved one, this journal is for you. Please do me the honor to release the day. Relax your mind and write freely. It's your life after surviving. It's your journey for the journey. At this time, the Farve family would like to present Rhonda. She does not have a book yet. With her own book. And we're going to give her a few moments of words to say, because this is her journal for the journey.
Yes.
Rhonda.
Really don't know what to say, but thank you. Thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you so much for not giving up on me and for praying for me. I love you